The Create mod allows for some crazy contraptions and automations, but most of my Create inspirations come from the game Satisfactory. And as of right now, it's just a week away from the new 1.0 update coming to Satisfactory. And that really made me want to play the game. All those teasers and all the cool content. Pretty good. But as much as I want to play Satisfactory, I had a better idea. I'll just use my own mod pack Creating to just do these automations myself. And I had a previous blast in the past, so let's just jump onto it. Creating Season 3 starts now. Oh boy, is that it? Is that on your home? Please let it be. I definitely like how these guys think over here. But I'm definitely vibing a lot more with these Acacia guys. They do have quite a style going on for them. So this is probably where we're gonna start off our adventure. We're gonna take over one of these houses, maybe that one, maybe even this one, and we're gonna start creating things. All right, night skipped. We got an iron pickaxe we got from this amazing blacksmith. So we're ready to go and mine. And look at that. That's a zombie villager right here, or a zombie village. I might want to take a look at that in a later time. But for now, there's a pressing matter. You see, in all my travels until this little village, which, well, as you can see, took a while, I came to a realization, and that is, I need andesite. Of course, it's a create inspired series, so of course we need andesite alloys to do a lot of things. But I forgot about something. You see, one of the mod packs I installed, it's called Terralith, which makes cute little things like these types of caves, and of course this type of world generation that we just saw up top. And by doing that, it kinda unintentionally creates a problem. Okay, who the hell turned off the sun? Like, why is this so foggy? I guess it has something to do with my shaders for some reason. But yeah, what I was saying, basically the problem that I created for myself is, well, this. If you take a look at this wall of stone, you notice that there isn't a single piece of andesite in it. And that is most definitely a problem. Because I'm sure that I will eventually find a little bit of andesite here and there, but there will not be enough to sustain me. And finding it may just be a very hard task, as I keep looking into all the caves and, well, there isn't a single piece of it. Now, we do have a little bit of an alternative, but for that alternative to work, we actually need to find some first. And the solution I'm talking about is, well, the Create mod itself. Because even though if we find diorite, we also can put it together with cobblestone to make andesite, we do have this little recipe right here, which with flint, gravel, and lava, we can make andesite. Now, as you can probably see, this does require like a few machines, a mechanical press and a basin. And well, the basin requires andesite, and of course the mechanical press also requires andesite. So yeah, we do need andesite no matter what. And before you go ahead and jump to the comments and say, well, we should just restart the save into an area that had andesite, that might be true, but I really like this spawn, I really like this village and what we're going on here, and I do like the challenge. And just like that, we have a little bit of a cobblestone. Oh, wait, we got andesite. Oh, I saw the diorite and I was happy. We got some andesite, not a lot. But we're gonna make this work, you know, as we got diorite and we got some andesite. I guess we can speed up the process. Now, of course, I had 3. There's like 3 extra ones here. There's a few ones sprinkled around. There's not a lot of it, so it's definitely not gonna be enough. So we do need a lot of these blocks to just get a good start. We got a stack of andesite. What we're gonna do? Well, now we need iron, which, well, it really calls, well, not for you. We don't need you, man. I don't know what you're doing here. But this calls for, well, a mining session. Man, these villages are really overpowered. Look at that. Our first diamonds right here. I was getting the horrible, like such horrible luck mining because I remember that they changed the iron. You know, if you want iron, you need to go high up, and well, there's not much higher than this. This is all flat, all mostly flat, so there isn't much mountains going around here. Now there is the mesa biome here, but the mesa biome doesn't have a very good amount of iron. It does have gold though, so if we need gold we can go there. We got 2 diamonds, which is insane. We got 20 iron ingots and you only got 22 raw iron, but I believe that we don't need to go mining for iron anymore. It even has obsidian. Like guys, these villagers are OP. Now, I believe all the preparations are now done. So let's start with crafting. Well, first of all, we gotta get our hands in some andesite alloy. And trust me, I need a lot of these. Then second, and one of the most important things, we need a shaft. We're also gonna be needing an iron block. We also need an encase, or a casing, I should say. And let's make it with this, and boom, we got an alloy andesite casing, not alloy casing. And if we do this to start with, we get a mechanical press. Now this is one of the things we desperately needed. Then the second thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need a fan, and we're also gonna be needing a millstone. Now let me take a look at the millstone recipe real quick just to make sure. Yeah, we need the second one of these. So let's do 3 just in case, and get our hands on all of these bad boys. And boom, to make one of these we need to make a cogwheel. Cogwheel, we need some planks, so let's grab some planks, get that going, and we're gonna make a small cogwheel. And now we get our hands on a millstone, and then we need to make a hand crank just so we can kickstart the whole process of, well, stuff happening. So we got this, we got this, we got this, and we got this. And we now need a fan. The problem with fan and the drill, no, the drill is actually not an issue. Actually, yeah, the drill is not an issue. We have the drill. Problem now is the fan. See, fan, or the encased fan, requires, well, us to press down 4 iron sheets, which, well, means we need this mechanical press right here. And then pick up 4 iron ingots, and I guess we're just gonna toss them over there. Think that's good enough, and then we just crank it down and bonk. There we go, 4 iron sheets, and that means we can now make a propeller, and with the propeller we can make an encased fan. So this is basically what we needed so far. A drill, a millstone, and a fan. We're gonna need a couple extra things, but most of those require just a little bit of wood, so we should be fine to do this. Now, what do we need? Well, we need a water wheel, if we can type water wheel, for example. And we have this small water wheel, and we also have a large water wheel. Let's start with the normal version of the water wheel. And let's go and upgrade this bad boy into a large water wheel. Now, what does this do? This basically gives us access to the power of the water to power the mechanical drill, the millstone, and the encased fan. Now, the encased fan of all of these is the one that really doesn't require that much effort to run, because it's just gonna push. It doesn't matter like how much power it has going on for it. But the drill and the millstone, it does matter how much power it is going into it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a small water wheel for the encased fan, and we're gonna be powering the mechanical drill and the millstone with the large one. So this should hopefully be enough to handle all things and everything we need. We might need to do a couple extra things now that I think about it. So for example, if we go ahead and we do a bunch of these things, we got our hands on some cogwheels, which should help us move around power, or create power, I should say. And then if you take a look at these oak logs, let's just do all of them. We don't really believe we're gonna need a lot of these, and I forgot we need to encase them. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. You can see how quickly I am going. If you guys are losing yourselves at any point, please tell me, and I will slow down in future parts of the video. But I think you guys can keep up, right? Guys, it happened. I initially thought my problem would be andesite, and well, we found andesite. Then I thought it's gonna be iron because I was not finding iron, and we got some iron. But the problem now is kelp. There is no kelp. Look at all of this water, and there isn't a single piece of kelp. How? Okay, I should just start complaining sooner. Whenever I start talking about it, then I'm gonna have a problem. Well, the problem just fixed itself. I feel like that guy that's mining and he gives up like right before the diamonds. That's me when I start complaining. Then I keep going and boom. Well, you get what you want. So I guess I should just keep my mouth shut and play the game. Now this is probably a good time to say that I am playing on my own mod pack. So please, links down below if you want to play along. The seed that I'm using for this is Satisfactory. So let's start with this, shall we? First of all, I lay down a belt. You just use kelp to make a belt, and then you put 2 shafts on the ground and you connect the 2 shafts with the belt, and boom, you have this little belt. Then I placed down the mechanical drill looking this way. Then I made this tiny contraption over here. I guess you could do that like that. So yeah, exactly. And then what you want to do is you want to grab yourself any type of stairs, and then you want to place it like this. Then you can just waterlog the stairs. This means that any block that comes in contact with this will also technically be in contact with water, which means if you put lava here, lava will flow and create cobblestone. And that also contains the water there, and the water will not spill into here, breaking the lava block and turning into an obsidian block, and it will also not like flood the entire system all the way there, which is, well, perfect. That's what we needed. Then we need another water bucket because of course we need to get your hands on the water wheel and the water wheel rolling. And there it is, our very fast, very fast iron farm. Well, let me explain how this is going. Well, basically the drill is then, well, drilling the cobblestone right there, and any moment now it should break that single piece of cobblestone. And the piece of cobblestone should fall in the belt. And as you can see, it's going to slowly make its way all the way to the millstone. Now, whenever it reaches the millstone will start processing it and crushing it and turning it into gravel. Then, after it's done turning into gravel, then it's going to come into here, which is going to be washed. And hopefully, before it reaches this chest, the piece of gravel will be turned into either an iron nugget or a flint. Or it can also turn into nothing, I believe. Now, hopefully this is low enough. Yep, exactly. It happened. As you saw, it disappeared. Well, basically it disappeared because it turned into nothing. There's a chance. There's a small chance, I believe, that whenever you're washing, you're gonna get, yeah, there's 12% chance you're gonna get an iron nugget. 25% chance you get flint, and 75% chance of, well, nothing. So now we sit back, relax, and we hopefully have tons and tons of iron waiting for us in that little chest. All right, a couple of hours have gone by. How much do we have? Oh boy, so much. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this amount of iron. It's like a lot. Oh, no, I need to upgrade this as soon as possible. So I went resource gathering, and I also made myself the engineer's goggles plus the range. And this is now where things start to get fun, because I got myself a stack of iron ingots, got a little bit more going on here, some extra stuff going here and around. So now we're starting bumping in our resources in. Because yeah, even though this is cool and all, and it is giving me like 20-ish iron nuggets, which is like 3 iron ingots. I got this in much less time, so I'm gonna revamp this to actually make it work. Because as you take a look now, we can see that this water wheel is giving us 512 SUs, and I have that rotation powered for this guy rotating at 64, but this guy is only at 16. So yeah, there's a lot of power, or I guess I should say there's a lot of untapped potential with these water wheels, right? And this one back here is producing 256, and it's only been using 64, even though this one doesn't really matter that much, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks deep, which is all right by me. But now that I have all these resources, there's another resource that I truly need, and that is brass, you know. And brass, you can technically only get it through create mod if you go to the nether first and get yourself a blaze. Then you need a blaze to actually mix it up and make the brass ingots. So if you take a look here at the recipe, yeah, we need to heat up, we need a blaze burner, zinc and copper to make brass ingots, like so. But we also have immersive engineering, which adds a beautiful alloy kiln. And this is as easy as getting some sandstone and some bricks, and boom, you get yourself kiln bricks, and then you need yourself an engineer's hammer. And if you take a little bit of space here, just place these down, boom, we got an alloy kiln right here. And I'm just gonna place down another one, because 2 is always better than 1, most times. So these are the resources I have to work with, and hopefully this will be enough, because I may need to gather some extra stuff possibly, but I think I can manage with this for now. So this is now officially our upgrade, and if you take a look here, I put 3 water wheels down there, then I use my patent pending cogwheel powerful generation stuff, which you get a large cogwheel into a small one, then that small one directly powers another large, and then that large powers another small, and eventually, as you can see, this one's rotating much faster than that one. And this is basically what you want. You want this one to rotate faster, so your machines work, well, faster as well. But we did come into a little bit of an issue right here, because I am breaking cobblestone faster than what I'm actually able to, well, crush in the millstones right here. And then I'm also having, I have a slow conversion here as well with the water. But it is working, don't get me wrong. Look at this, 155 iron nuggets. I wish it was ingots though. So we gotta do a little bit of adjustment here. I kind of need to put some drawers like I did here to hold stuff in. So maybe I have to try and squeeze this right here and then push this a little bit further along, and then we should have no more issues. And we should also like keep a good amount of cobblestone, because we're gonna need to build stuff. So since this is kind of basic and basically like satisfactory what I'm trying to do over here, I kind of employ one of the tactics that I use over there, and that is basically put everything into the same storage and then just slowly let it fill up each one of the machines, because this kind of saves me a lot of headaches in the long run. Now, what is happening? Basically, I changed these belts from going straight here to going into this one. And you can see that the cobblestone pops into the drawer and then it pops back down. Now, at the moment, all of them will go into the first millstone. That one right over there. And whenever that millstone is completely full, it will start filling up the second one and the third one and the fourth one. Now, these guys are not fast enough to handle the entire process, but I can actually just add another one over here, and that would just add into this. And maybe a fifth one can't handle everything. I think I still have enough power to add a fifth one. And then if this doesn't work, I can add a sixth and 7 and 8, whatever I need to handle the output of this, to basically make sure that I have enough output here to handle, or I need a more machine. This is complicated. My brain hurts. What you have to know is that for now, this drawer is going to do all the heavy lifting for me in terms of managing the items. Of course, when these guys get full, this will start to get full as well. I should probably get a void upgrade, but I don't yet have any way of getting obsidian besides just randomly finding it in chests. Well, and that's just how you get a diamond pickaxe without, well, actually having to go mining for diamonds. And to top it off, I made myself a little bit of a cooking area with a fan, passing it through lava. So now we have a smelting area for basically free cooking, because I don't want to keep wasting my coal if I can avoid it, because I want to use coal to trade, to get some stuff early on. And this is a very cheap way, just water wheel with some water, a fan, a lava, and boom, there we go. But yeah, this area now needs definitely a lot of work, a lot of building, a lot of decoration. That's why I'm getting my hands on some smooth stone, because things are about to go crazy now that I have a few automations going. And by now I mean next episode, because that's all the time we're gonna have for today. But guys, as always, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't, and see you in the next one. Bye.